I post myself on my channel, getting submitted, getting put to sleep. You know what I mean? A lot of guys don't do that because they're like, oh, I don't want people to see me lose. I don't want people to see me get beat up, And for me, it's just like, it doesn't even matter. And people going to see it. They're going to be like, oh, this guy got his ass whooped, ha, ha, ha. And then life goes on. They don't even care anymore after that. So I just post whatever, man, because it's not like people really care. People don't really care. And for you to be scared of what people think, that's a prideful act too, in a way. That's a property of pride, at least, because you think you're so important and so high and mighty that people just care about everything that you do. You think you're so big guy or big girl that people actually sit around and think about you all the time.
I had to realize for myself, I want to say his name is Faraj. He's one of GSP's. He was GSP's trainer, but he talked about that, how insignificant we are. He's like, in getting ready for a fight, he would talk to GSP, he talks to other fighters that he helps train, and he reminds them about how insignificant their life is in the scope of history, in the scope of the universe, in the scope of society. We're just this little micro piece and we're nothing, like nobody really cares. GSP, he talked about how he goes around before he has a fight and he just drives and he looks at people who are walking around in the street and he'll say, I wonder if that old granny, is she thinking about my fight? She's not even thinking about my fight. What about this person over here? All right? And he's just looking at these normal people and realize these people aren't even thinking about him. He learned to overcome that fear with that idea. And one of the things that I think about also is that, am I going to know these people that I want to impress and I want them to think a certain way of me? What about 10 years from now? Am I even going to know this person? Will I ever see this person again? And I think about me at now 37. I'm like, how many people have completely exited my life? We have nothing to do with each other. And I knew them when I was 27 years old. In the scope of 10 years, a lot can happen. You'll be in a different situation. You're going to know a different group of people. And oftentimes, those people that you're trying to impress, they're not even going to be in your social circle necessarily. They're not even going to be thinking about what happened 10 years ago. It's going to be irrelevant to them. And again, we're so self-absorbed as a society that people are often not even thinking of you. Like they're thinking about their own problems. So I've learned, I'm like, listen, if I'm going to be successful at anything, I better give it my all 100% and not give a damn what anybody thinks, because all these great people who've done some great things, people thought they were stupid in the beginning, and yet now look at where they are.